Welcome to RestoreTheRepublic.net Video Tutorial Series Part 5 Profile Editing. In the last tutorial we left off, I showed you what other members see when they click on your profile, and now I'm going to show you how to edit your profile. We'll go over here where the edit link is, click on that, and it brings you to the first section here, personal information. As you can see, there's your name, your date of birth, gender, action issue. These are all things that you can change at any time. Just press Save Changes for those to change. Pretty straightforward. And then we'll go to contact information. As you can see, street address, city, and again the asterisk are required information. You have to have that in there. But the other fields are optional. You don't have to put information in there. Like my street address here, I opted out of that. And again, you just click the Save Changes. And this is the About Me section. You can put in here who your heroes are, your favorite books, your favorite movies. And here's a little section where it's just a little note to your visitors if you want to explain something to them. Elaborate on why you're here or anything. You can get creative here. It's a lot of fun. And again, just make sure you click the Save Changes button down at the bottom. Here's the Status tab. You can see the word is right behind your name, so that could kind of tell you what type of information goes in here. For instance, what am I doing right now? Well, I'm creating a tutorial, so you could put Ross is creating a tutorial and update, and that's going to show up underneath your photo on your profile, and you can change it at any time. Then we'll move on to photo. This is the photo that shows up the upper left side of your profile, and that's the photo, the image that shows up next to your name all throughout the site. It doesn't necessarily have to be a picture of you. You could put other people have put other stuff in there to be fun, but you can also add with the photo gallery. You could put different photos of yourself in there and for the albums, and it's different. So this is the picture that shows up next to your name, for instance, in the list of who's chatting. It'll show your photo there, and you browse from your computer and then click upload, and then you'll see your photo over here on the left. We'll move on to the comments section here. My profile here doesn't have any comments on it right now, but if there were comments, they would be listed here below this area, and you'd be able to select each comment, and then you could delete those comments if you did not want them on your profile, for instance. So this is a real handy feature here. You can moderate your own profile if you wish. Okay, we'll go over to profile settings. Now this is the place where you put your CSS, which stands for Cascading Style Sheets. It's a code. It's a completely different language. It's computer-based language. Basically, you're telling the computer how you want your page to be displayed. And I'm going to go over that briefly. I'm going to skip it for now, though. Here are some important settings for your profile. For instance, who can view your profile? You can set here if you want everyone to view it, or just the registered users, only your friends, or only you. And that's completely up to you how you want to display your profile to the other members. Who can post comments on your profile? Now I have mine set so that only my friends can comment on my profile, and that again is completely up to you. It's something that you have total control over. search privacy here. Do you want to be included in search results? Well, if you do, then leave it here. If you don't, then change it. And profile notification. Do you want to be notified by email when somebody posts a comment on your profile? Well, I get a lot of emails and I don't think it's all that necessary, so I've opted out of that feature, but it's entirely up to you. If that's what you want, then make sure that's how you have it set and just save the changes. It'll tell you here your changes have been saved. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to show you here how you can briefly how you can change the way your profile looks. Now, as I stated earlier, the CSS code is a different language. It's a computer language that it takes some time to get used to, but I've gotten through by just copying and pasting. And that's what I've done. I've copied some, so I'm going to paste it here. Now, this is not all inclusive here. This is actually just a small little bit of the code that you can put in your page. And I'm going to briefly explain what they are. The TD actually stands for table data, and it goes for the little boxes that you see on your profile. And you can control the color of the text with this little tag here, and this code actually means black. So 6 zeros is actually the color black. And then right after that is the font size. You can control how large or small your font is on your profile page. And I've selected 12 pixels high. And then right after that is font family. And I really like the Verdana font. It's fairly clean. There's no serifs on it. And I think it's easily read. So that's what I've chosen. And right below that is the link color. And the 0000FF. That is actually a grayish blue. It's a really nice soft color. That's great for links. And text decoration, none. That means there won't be an underline underneath your links. And since there's 3 different types of links, the actual link when it's on your page, that's this one. And then the visited, that means if somebody has already been to that page, it pretty much tells you with the color of the link. Now, I've opted to have all 3 of these the same color, but you can have them as different colors. So what that means is if people have already clicked on the link, then it'll be a different color than if they had not visited that link. And the third here, this link, that means hover. What that is when your mouse is over the link, it'll change colors if you have a different color right here. And the text decoration for the hover, if you put your mouse over it, an underline will appear under that link. That's how it's set right here. So again, this is very in-depth type of changing on your profile. I'm sure there's a few members on the site who are into the CSS code, and they'd be more than happy to help you out with that if you ask them. So you gotta save your changes down here with the button, and all these changes will take effect. And we go. You can see the changes. As you can see, when I hover my mouse over the link, a underline appears, and that's what we did with our changes there. Thank you for being a part of RestoreTheRepublic.net. Please visit our magazine website at republicmagazines.com. Tune into our radio network at rtrradio.com and watch our broadcasts at freedom.tv.